Pete Donaldson for IGN. Welcome to the magnificent, the one you've all been waiting for. It is the IGN Quizmas special. I do hope you are keeping well. We are into round 2. I am joined, as we were in round 1, with none other than Chris.
Hola.
Keza. This man at the end, Luke. And what's going on, guys? Are you good? Are you excited for round 2?
Yep.
Yes.
The scores as they stand as we head into round 2. This team are in the lead. The hairy bellies, I think we went for in the end, didn't
Something
we?
festive, yeah.
Yeah, something really festive. You let yourselves down there, thinking, really. Round 2 is all about the events of 2012. There's been a fair few, and there's been controversy, there's been sex, there's been all kinds of horrific constructs. There really, really has. I'm going to play you a short clip from said event, and you've got to tell me what exactly it's taken from. Shall we hear our first clip?
Yes.
I will press this button.
Sounds pretty rad to me.
Come on.
Is that one of the sex things you just mentioned?
I repressed that until just now.
Sounds pretty rad to me.
Well, it doesn't
Where
sound
did
like
that
an
come
English
from?
person speaking.
No.
Sounds pretty rad. Sounds pretty rad.
That's from E3 2012, isn't it?
It is. It was.
Let's not make any bones about it. That's what's wrong. It's
Any
awful.
particular keynote? What product was it advertising?
It's from the Microsoft press conference.
Yeah.
And I watched this from home on my Xbox, and I saw this woman come out after, Microsoft didn't have the best or strongest conference. They debuted Smart Glass, but they didn't really have the exclusive title. They showed Halo 4.
Smart Glass.
Smart Glass.
Smart Glass.
And so she came out, and everyone was like salivating, waiting for games. Do you want some games? Do you want some games? Here's some really crap ones. This is from a game called Racketeer, which I would kind of describe as Connect Angry Birds, even though you can get that. It's a little bit like that. You're throwing things at castles and making them fall down.
Right. Okay.
And she came out, and I think she was called Alex, and she was obviously made to go out. She had a really impressive tattoo sleeve, and she came out really trying to flog this piece of crap. Like she was like
she believed, so she did.
She drunk the Kool-Aid, and she was like, "It sounds pretty rad to me." She went, "Do you like castles? Do you like throwing things at castles?"
Didn't she go, do you guys like motion controls? And everyone was like, no.
Alex, I don't, because I'm not a peasant from the 15th century. And she went, "Here you go, showed it. Looks pretty rad to me." It looks crap to everyone else, Alex. You're obviously delusional.
That was a shame.
So yes, that was Racketeer at the Microsoft E3 press conference. Let's have a look at the horror.
Sounds pretty rad to me.
Sounds pretty rad to me.
Press silence, please, for the second audio clip.
You are all going to die tonight.
I'm not sure I care for that.
Well, that's slightly distressing.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
We're all going to die eventually.
Yeah.
In our own good time.
Yeah.
That was a lady with a... She sounded a bit metallic.
She did sound metallic.
Was she a robot of some kind?
I don't know
Sounded
about this one.
Does anyone know what this is?
No, because she sounded Cortana,
Pete,
but I don't think she is Cortana.
Pete, can I ask for a clue? Is it a movie or a game?
I believe it is a movie.
Oh my gosh.
Oh dear.
So I should know.
Prometheus?
We're all going to die tonight.
Okay.
I don't think it's
Hold
Prometheus.
on. What about
Something's
the
happening
Evil
over here.
Dead trailer?
It was indeed the Evil Dead trailer.
Nice.
Well, I should know because I was actually there. I should have got that.
You were just waiting for Russia to come out.
Yeah, I went to New York Comic Con this year and they debuted the Evil Dead trailer, the kind of remake / reimagining. And I was very cynical about it beforehand, and then I came out of it saying immediately to my colleagues, we need to get hold of this as an exclusive because this is a big, amazing trailer. And it's because they look like they've done it right. They've taken it really seriously, and it looks horrible. In fact, it looks like they're all going to die that night.
Tonight.
In fact. But yeah, I was super impressed with that one. I mean, what did you saw the trailer?
Yeah, I've seen the trailer. It's the Red Band one we have, where it has a very grisly closing shot where somebody's tongue gets split into two.
Oh, I remember you showing
She's
us
like,
that.
she's like,
She's
With a
cutting
nut,
into
yeah,
it.
like
she's like,
No.
Yeah.
That's
That's when I
horrendous.
thought, well, at least they're not going to pull their punches. This is not going to be some 12 rated
Yeah.
remake aimed at the Twilight kind of audience. This
Yeah.
is going to be a hardcore horror. And it looks like it's got none of the humour that the kind of
Yeah.
Evil Dead 2 and 3 had.
Yeah, because I think that's a really tricky mixture to pull off as the comedy horror thing. And if you don't have Bruce Campbell assaulting himself or chopping his hand, basically performing an amputation on yourself, isn't funny in the hands of most people.
No.
It is in his hands.
No, well, he's brilliant at slapstick, and it's not the easiest thing to do.
Under what circumstances in some kind of survival scenario would you have to chop your own tongue in half?
When it's
I think she was possessed or something.
If your tongue's possessed and it's trying to kill you.
Yeah.
So that's why he has to chop
Shoving
off his
itself.
arm. His
Really?
arm's possessed
Yeah,
and it starts
it's
trying to kill him.
infected.
So he has to cut off his arm. And that's why he replaces it with a chainsaw.
This is why Chris is a good man to have in these situations, I always find. I always like to have Chris nearby just in case, you know.
Exorcism expert and everything.
Yeah, possession arises. you always know what to do.
He's got it all.
You've got the training.
Cut the tongue out.
He's trying to kill her.
Oh no, I was actually wrong. Sorry.
So yeah, that was indeed the Evil Dead movie trailer. Let's have a look at it.
You are all going to die tonight.
Shall we go with the next
Moving on.
audio
Moving
clip?
on.
Good. Right. The third audio clip is this.
Hey, internets, we got a video for you to see.
Hey there, internets. We've got a video for you to see.
I think I know this because I recognise the voice. That is the voice. If you play a video game, you probably know the voice. It's Nolan North.
Does he do a lot of video game voices?
He does them all.
Yeah.
He does
all of them.
pretty much all of them.
He did Tetris. I'm dropping.
I'm a long block.
So he's a real life person.
Nolan North is his
Yeah.
actual real name.
It's a superhero name. It sounds like.
Yeah.
I know.
Because
But he does Nathan Drake,
He does
he
Nathan
does-
Drake. He does Desmond in Assassin's Creed, and I think that's Deadpool, and that's from San Diego Comic Con where they debuted the trailer for the Deadpool
right.
game.
He's right.
And it was like a huge video on IGN. Loads of people watched it that weekend.
Well, I can exclusively reveal that is indeed the case. So
Nice.
you look
Nice,
forward to this
Daniel.
game. It's a weird superhero to go for. To create
Fourth
a
wall
funny
possibilities
kind
are
of game.
amazing. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's a bit. Well, Nolan North has voiced him in other games. He's voiced him in the Capcom Marvel vs. Capcom games, and it's been made by the guys who made the recent Transformers games, which are actually pretty good.
The most recent one's done
Though
pretty
you
well.
dare say differently.
I mean, were they that good?
The last Transformer game was pretty decent.
Oh yeah, do you know what? Yeah, the most recent one was.
Yeah, so I
Follow Cybertron.
when I watched you were on the I've seen the demo of it, and on the sort of title screen, he's like knocking on the glass, like waiting for you to press start. He's like, "Come on, what am I waiting for? What am I waiting for?" When you press start, you hear the Terminator music, dum dum dum, and he starts like going down on an elevator, and at the end he just puts his thumb up, like the end of Terminator 2. So it's got
So
like
there's plenty of
there's
references
intertextual
to-
kind of illusions
Yeah.
and stuff like that. I think that's what it's all about.
A bit sexist at times, I think.
Very sexist.
Yeah. So yeah, it was Nolan North in the Deadpool video game trailer. Let's look at it, shall we?
Hey, internets, we got a video for you to see. Ooh, is it the video with the two girls?
Whoa there, champ. Not safe for work.
Oh man, those are our favorite videos!
No, we love videos set to melodramatic music and slow motion.
We love videos with boobies!
Right, let's get on to clip number 4 of round 2. Let's hear this one, shall we?
Let's count how many times Aisha gets Girlwood during this presentation. We're up to 2.
Girlwood.
That was Aisha Rivers?
Taylor.
I keep doing that. Why do I keep doing that? Aisha Taylor at the Ubisoft press conference.
What was she?
E3.
What was her problem? What was her malfunction?
It was a bit.
that
Did you know what? That
afternoon?
wasn't even the most awkward moment in that press
It's when
conference.
she showed the girlwood.
And it was possessed and she had to cut it off.
Again, great in these situations.
This was Aisha getting. She's really cool actually. She's a proper gamer and she's really into games
Yeah.
and she was getting genuinely excited about Ubisoft's
Yeah.
amazing press conference actually. But it was just that line was a little bit. People were a little bit like
Don't be foul.
Just Gilbert as a
Seriously,
friend.
like I think she did a great job.
What was
at
she
E3.
talking about? What was the?
She was. I think that was just before Sleeping. Was it? Was it
Watch
before
Dogs.
Sleeping Dogs?
Was that before Watch
Not
Dogs?
Sleeping Dogs. Watch Dogs. Yeah. Was it just
I
before
think
Watch
it was
Dogs?
before
To
Watch
be
Dogs
honest-
that she started getting enthused.
A lot of things were arousing Aisha during that press conference, and I felt sorry for the people who had to count along because he instructed them, let's all count how many times. 1, 2. This is the press conference that opened with Flo Rida, memorably.
Oh man, I'd
who-
blocked that.
Who had the best microphone I've ever seen in my life. It had gold wings.
Didn't it have a big dollar on it as well and gold wings?
It was absurd. You couldn't even see his face. And the thing is, it was such a weird double act because Aisha Taylor, she had this guy backstage called Tabuscus.
Oh no.
Who was incredibly irritating.
He's like a
It was lovely,
YouTube
but-
star, isn't
yeah.
he? He's one of them.
He's one of them, Pete.
He's one of them.
Yeah, so they made a good team, and she got to get loads of people called her out for it, but then she took to her Facebook page going, I play all video games. Like, she does actually play video games.
Yeah.
And she, like, slapped down the nerds.
Well,
She
stop
is
being
really
so
cool.
cringeworthy when you're on stage.
One line, I think.
But no, but it was one line about 78 times in one.
It's true. Yeah, it was a recurring motif.
Did it?
Yeah, because
Just awful.
imagine if Reggie, like, just, like, got the Wii U out and went, I've got an erection.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I am
True.
priapic with excitement.
I'm throbbing.
I'm
right
engorged.
now.
So yeah, she apparently had some sort of girlwood. Let's look at it.
Let's count how many times Aisha gets girlwood during this presentation. We're up to 2.
So let's move away from the girlwood and get to our next audio clip. What's this from, guys?
The action without the cape and without the flying around.
I could be.
I recognise that voice.
That's
That's a familiar voice.
What was that, Chris?
Sounds like the Austrian Oak, which was, I believe, his nickname in the 70s.
Indeed, I think it was. It was indeed Arnold Schwarzenegger talking about what was he
Expendables
talking
2,
about? The Expendables 2.
Yeah.
What's he got against capes?
I know, what's his problem?
Maybe they just don't suit him.
He's played a bunch of superheroes, I think, but he just doesn't happen to have been wearing spandex.
Maybe that's his choice.
Yeah, because a cape on Arnold Schwarzenegger would look like a napkin.
yeah.
It's like it looked like an Edwardian child.
Instead of everything in the budget. Oh, that's the problem.
So I know what this was. This was we inducted Mr. Schwarzenegger into the IGN Action Hall of Fame.
Oh my God! You
was quite
inducted yourself
exciting.
into that last week, didn't you? you got a disciplinary, didn't you? 'Cause
It's just 2 of them now, just rattling about in the big Hall of Fame going, all right, this is awkward. Probably let more people in.
No, it's Stallone and Schwarzenegger are in, and
Okay.
I'm slightly out of place. I'll be honest, when I stand between the 2 of them.
Come on, is there anything to eat apart from creatine powder?
But yeah, and apparently he was on good form.
Is it a physical thing, the Hall of Fame?
Yeah,
is it just an
yeah, we had a
emotional
party.
state of mind?
We had a party. We gave him a little trophy.
Is there a
Okay.
literal hole though?
No.
Ah.
I like that it was like just a straight pipe, but he bends it. Something like that. So it was indeed Mr. Schwarzenegger. Let's check him out.
Where we create action without the cape and without the flying around and all the magic that is happening a lot of times in these movies. But so we're glad to be back again, and so thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and especially to get this award after Sly.
Well, it's probably a good place to end the scores as they stand. Meet us back here for round 3. I'm excited. I don't know about you.
Oh yeah.
I've got Girlwood.
Cut it off.